part 5 of the Pedro Pascal Protective Factor series. Now you guys have been asking for this one for a while, so let's do it. But I am going to give another word of warning. Remember, this is not a thirst trap. We are not here to sexualize or objectify him. We are here to learn and educate ourselves about protective factors and things we can do to improve our mental health the Pedro Pascal way. Watch this clip and then we'll chat. So first of all, props to the creator who made that clip. I'll be sure to tag them. A lot of people say things like, oh, touch must be his love language. And maybe that might be true, but not necessarily. The thing is, as humans, as mammals, we are affectionate creatures, and touch is one of the main ways we communicate that. So when we see somebody who is openly, unabashedly, physically affectionate with people, to the extent that it kind of pushes on social norms, we are completely captivated or enthralled. But I want to talk about why this is a protective factor specifically. Touch is a powerful form of communication, and we have very strong reactions physically, physiologically, when there's touch happening. And so when someone offers it so willfully and freely, like Pedro seems to do, it touches our heart. Now I want you to hang with me for a minute longer because I want to show you another clip. Pay attention to the differences that you notice. Could you see the difference between the two? In one, this man is having this monumental moment and he's sobbing, right? And the men come to console him or encourage him. And if you notice, they're like really rough with him. And the other clip is just Pedro and a bunch of people from The Mandalorian. In that moment, Pedro's talking about how hard the whole crew works and how he worries about how hard they work. And he instinctively just reached out to rub the back of the person next to him. He is so gentle and compassionate and caring and intentional with that touch, to the extent that the guy stopped talking and mentioned it because it's just not something that we see anymore or that people do on the regular, let alone men to other men. And I don't want to hear anything about sexual preferences or temperaments, nada. Pedro helps break these cultural norms and stereotypes. He's often physically affectionate with females, and it doesn't appear sexual at all. I have not heard of a woman complaining of him being inappropriate, and he's so openly affectionate with some of his male co-stars and male friends that it's like led to rumors. Because as a society, we seem to really struggle to understand and accept that touch is a form of communication and can be loving and affectionate without it being sexual. Now, the last thing I'll say is that touch like that is intentional and cultivated, which means that he has practiced being physically affectionate intentionally in a way where people still feel safe. And if he can do it, so can we, even if that means just starting with ourselves. I think the world would be a better place.